Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. For today's video, we are going to discuss about Blue Fatecores. Blue Fatecores, in my own understanding, are considered support Fatecores, and I'm not referring to the position type of a particular hero, but I'm referring to the Fatecore itself. Because we all know there are different Fatecores such as Gold Fatecore, Black Fatecore, Blue Fatecore, Red Fatecore, Orange Fatecore, and even Silver Fatecore. So let's talk about Blue Fatecores in particular because they are actually special. So in order for you to know that a specific Fatecore is a Blue Fatecore is by checking them here in the Manage Heroes button.
I am the King's Guard.
So you can see the different heroes in your list, and let's say you have a Blue Fatecore. Okay, so for this particular hero, you can see there are 3 buttons just below his image, and the first one is the Fatecore button. If you happen to press this or click this, it will show you the different Fatecores you have currently for him. So for my Raquel, the first one here is the Gold Fatecore, and you can determine this by looking at the border of this icon, and this is actually color gold, so therefore that's the Gold Fatecore. The next one beside it is the Blue Fatecore of Raquel, because as you can see, the border color of the icon is blue, and the next one or the following ones are orange because you can clearly see that the border color is orange. So this is one way of determining what type of Fatecore they are. And the other one is by checking in the Fatecores button. So let's go out here in the Air Squadron. You can see several buttons below, and the third one here is the Fatecore button. If you press this, you can see the different Fatecore themes there are currently in the game. So let's check out the first one, which is the Awakening Fatecore theme. I'm sure there's no Blue Fatecore for this theme yet. If you happen to press this one, you can see there are 2 Gold Fatecores, and then the succeeding ones are all black. But when it comes to the past or forgotten memory Fatecore theme, you can see the third one here, which is Raquel. And if you pay close attention to the border color, this is actually blue. And also, one way of knowing that this is a Blue Fatecore is by checking the description on the left side portion of the screen. You can see first the title, his name, some little description or mini story of this particular hero. And this one here, it says here, if Fatecore is in possession, grants buff to heroes from Lenombe. And you can see combat power, attack, HP, defense. So this is a Blue Fatecore because it has this mini description, and usually it has this sentences or words, grants buff to heroes from something something. So for this particular hero, it says grants buff to heroes from Lenombe. So this means since this game has nations, and if you are familiarized with the nation, I'm pretty sure you already get this by now. So this particular character or Fatecore grants buff to heroes from Lenombe, which means any heroes under Lenombe will be receiving buffs if you have Raquel's Blue Fatecore. So let's check out the other themes. So for the Astrophism, I think there's no Blue Fatecore for this theme. And for the Banga family, you can see the third one here. This is Topaki. Again, aside from the color of the border, you can see the description on the left side portion of the screen, the title, name, the mini story, and then there's this box over here saying if Fatecore is in possession, grants buff to heroes from North One Frosty. So this time, it gives buffs to heroes under the North One Frosty nation. And if you happen to check other Fatecores, let's say this one, the right side for Hekin, you don't see anything over here. And as well as for the gold, let's say for Gold Fatecore Tantalo, you cannot see any special buff information over here. But when it comes to the Blue Fatecore, there's always this one. So currently, Blue Fatecore's buff specific heroes two ways. One is through nation, such as this one, Topaki. The other one is Rakel. For Topaki, again, he gives buffs to heroes from Northbound Frosty, while Rakel is for Lenombe. There's also Blue Fatecores giving buffs to Estoris Republic. What else? Wasted Red, Saint West, and for all of the different nation there is currently in the game. There's also one way that they could buff is through the position type. And you all know, guys, that there are only 4 position types, which is the attack type hero, chaos type hero, defense type hero, and the support type hero. So let's just go over each and every one so that you are going to be familiarized with the different Blue Fatecores. And also, this will help you decide which Blue Fatecore you need currently. So I already show you Blue Fatecore Rakel. So this is Blue Fatecore Topaki. Now we're going to the next. This is the Dragon Emperor Knights Fatecore theme, and you can see Blue Fatecore Baraka grants buff to heroes from Wasted Red. So here I go again with the Saint West and Wasted Red. So again, Blue Fatecore Baraka give buffs to heroes from Wasted Red. Then for this particular Fatecore theme, the Son of the Southland, or what's this other? Not Summer Paradise. Oops. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse. It's so sensitive. Summer Festa. So Summer Festa is different from Summer Paradise. So for this particular Fatecore theme, we have Blue Fatecore Yao, and she grants buff to heroes from Estoris Republic. Then this one, Blue Fatecore Aiden, he gives buffs to heroes from Greenland. For Blue Fatecore, she gives buffs to heroes. Buff to Chaos type heroes, I mean. So in this Blue Fatecore in particular, she doesn't give buffs to a specific nation, but to a specific position type, which is the Chaos type heroes. So whether you have heroes from a different nation, but as long as they are of the I'm getting tongue-tied. As long as they are Chaos type heroes, therefore, if you have Blue Fatecore, then she will buff that specific hero. So it doesn't matter which nation he or she is from. So this one, from the Black and White Fatecore team, we have Blue Fatecore Kaya, and she grants buff to support type hero this time. So you can see, again, like what I've mentioned earlier, some Blue Fatecores give buff to a specific nation, while some are giving buffs to a specific position type. So currently, these are the only 2 ways that they can buff. So when it comes to Blue Fatecore Garth from the Great Rune Fatecore team, she gives buffs to heroes from Rune Nation. This one, Blue Fatecore Dana, she grants buff to heroes from Fedas. So okay, this is nation based. When it comes to Blue Fatecore Grisel, she grants buff to defense type hero. So this is position type based. There's Blue Fatecore Ben 10. Grant buff heroes to Saint West. For Showa, this is for Vagabond Nation. Okay, some other Fatecore teams doesn't have any Blue Fatecore. And when it comes to Shining Way Fatecore team, you can see there are 2 Blue Fatecores over here. One is Blue Fatecore Nemeri, so he gives buffs to heroes from Wonderland. And when it comes to Blue Fatecore Melissa, she grants buff to heroes from Shadow Bay. So currently, these are all of the Blue Fatecores we have currently in the game, and if you happen to get them, you can see the corresponding buffs that they can give out. So it's up to you to choose which Blue Fatecore you need. And actually, when it comes to Choice Fatecore, Blue Fatecore, they give this out or they make rebanners usually every month. So this is more frequent compared to the other Fatecore themes. And let's say you have a particular Blue Fatecore. You might be wondering, do I really have to equip them in order for the buffs to take place or to take effect? Actually, no, because you can see currently, what I equipped with Rakel over here is the Gold Fatecore. And as for the Blue Fatecore, I have it here, and it's not equipped. So even though this Blue Fatecore is not equipped, let's try other heroes over here. Okay, for for Rera, you can see, I also equipped the Gold Fatecore of Rera, but the Blue Fatecore is just beside it, and it's not equipped. And take note, when it comes to her image, this is just a costume, and we can always change the costume through this button. You can see here, this clothes hanger. This is how you change the costume without changing the Fatecore.
Is it justice always? Hey, don't look at me like that.
Let's check out other heroes over here. Okay, let's say for Garth, I also equipped the Gold Fatecore, but I have the Blue Fatecore over here in the inventory. So even though it's not equipped, the buffs will still take effect, because if you happen to be here in the Air Squadron, on the lower right portion of the screen, you can see this small spade icon just above your what do you call this? Picture? Your chosen favorite hero, let's say. And just beside the team icon, you can see this spade icon. Just tap this. You can see account buff. You have here the signature force, core memory, and the Blue Fatecore. And you can see the different Blue Fatecores you have currently in your list. And the very first one, I have here Blue Fatecore Rakel. And it says here, grants buff to heroes from Lenombe, combat power, attack, HP, defense. You can see Blue Fatecore Sabrina. Oh, I think I didn't mention this earlier. This is under the Idol theme. But currently, we have the Choice Fatecore Idol theme now. Currently, it's Thursday and we just had the scheduled maintenance early this morning. We now have the Choice Fatecore Idol theme or Synergy theme. But we cannot see Blue Fatecore Sabrina and Blue Fatecore Aiden over there because they have a specific Choice Fatecore, which is the entire Blue Fatecore characters. We can get this over there. And you can see Blue Fatecore Rera, Blue Fatecore Garth, Melissa, Kaya, Yao, Aiden, Benten, and Topaki. And you can see over here that the Blue Fatecore buffs are taking place or are active. Even though I haven't equipped this to any of them. Well, for other Fatecores like Kaya, since she doesn't have any other Fatecore currently, I just equipped the Blue Fatecore.
Don't be
really,
afraid.
guys, I don't know what's happening with my mouse. It seems that it's too sensitive. I didn't change any settings, but when it comes to clicking, they really
to crush the grown-ups.
It's like it reacts right away. So you can see here for Blue Fatecore Kaya, he doesn't have any other Fatecore aside from this one, so I just equipped with this. And also
For Saint
Benten.
West.
What? You want
But then again, even if you don't equip the Blue Fatecore, as long as you already have it, so the effect will always be active. And always remember, just like any other Fatecores, Blue Fatecores can also be fused. And the maximum fusion level is always 5. So currently, since I'm using Rakel a lot, I already maxed fuse him, his Gold Fatecore to 5. And also when it comes to Blue Fatecore, I also fuse this to 5. And again, this is the max. And when your Fatecore or Blue Fatecore is fused to the max level, therefore you are going to receive the highest amount of buff that it can give. So we're going to check the Fatecore again. If you only have one copy, you can see combat power is increased to +2. attack is plus 1%, HP plus 6%, and defense plus 1%. But if you already fuse them to 5, the percentages there will be increased. And you can see for this, for Blue Fatecore Rachel, combat power is increased to 12.36%, attack to plus 6, HP plus 30, and defense plus 6.12. So since actually when it comes to fusion, Fatecore fusion, the stats are random. So there is a probability if you happen to fuse your Blue Fatecore Rachel to 5, chances are your stats could be higher than mine or it could be lower than mine. So this is random still. And you can actually reroll even though the maximum fusion level of a particular hero is 5. You can still fuse them, but the Fatecore level will not go to 6 anymore, but instead the stats will be rerolled. So it's really risky. And I think I've already mentioned this from a different video. I just forgot which one is it. So there you go, guys. That's the Blue Fatecore and that's how you use them. Well, actually, since each Blue Fatecore comes from a different Fatecore theme, and like I said, each Fatecore theme has a special passive under that Fatecore theme. Okay, I'm just going to show you briefly. So since we are talking about Rachel, he's under the past Fatecore theme. And if you happen to check the special passive, this is Old Wounds. So every hero under the past Fatecore theme or Forgotten Memory Fatecore theme has this. Old Wounds deals extra damage equal to 30% of own current health when attacking an enemy one time per round. So even if you check Battery, she's the gold Fatecore over here, you can still see Old Wounds. Even Rodley, Old Wounds. Here, Black Fatecore Emma, she also has this. So this is the special passive of the specific Fatecore theme. So if you happen to equip this, let's say if you really want to use this, therefore you'll be using this passive, which is Old Wounds. But if you happen to use the gold Fatecore of Rachel, which is this one, you can see that the special passive is different. And this is the Awakening. Grants damage immunity one time to self when own health falls to 30% or below after receiving damage from enemy and gain mana, 2 mana. So this is the specific special Fatecore passive of the Awakening Fatecore theme. So it's up to you which one you'd like to use, but still I recommend it's good if you're going to equip the gold Fatecore. And if the character doesn't have a gold Fatecore but has a black Fatecore, therefore use the black Fatecore instead. But when it comes to Blue Fatecore, again, it's up to you. But as long as you have the copy of the Blue Fatecore, therefore its buff will take effect or will be active. So that will be all, guys. If you have any question, please do drop a comment in my YouTube channel. And also, please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel as well, where you can see all of my other Exos Heroes content and other games as well. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit the subscribe button. And also, thank you so much for our new followers or subscribers. I've seen there are a number who just have subscribed to my channel, and thank you so much for the trust. And this is Bear Gaming. Have a nice day, everyone.